Welcome to Riding Mower King. In this video here, I need to make a delivery tomorrow. At the time of this taping, it's going to be tomorrow. And you'll see today's not a good day with all the snow that's coming down. But I need to load up 7 riding mowers on my trailer and my truck. And 3 of them are out front. And this here's the first one. Then there's another Cub Cadet and a little John Deere. Now we'll get the tow motor put away and resort to more manual labor for the rest of this job. Here I need to clean off the bed cover because there's a little snow on it, but there's also a layer of ice, and I need to roll it up so I can get a tractor in there. Now, that might be a little hard to tell in the video, but it's snowing pretty good, and it's been snowing all day, so I need to get this trailer cleared off. And pay attention at the end of the video how much snow is on the trailer in the time it took me to load this up. This little John Deere 170 is going to be the first one loaded. It's going to go in the truck, and luckily it's a fairly small tractor and it doesn't have a deck on it, so it's going to be easy to get it in the truck. And it's actually going to fit underneath my bed cover. The back fenders are going to go under my bed cover. That's the main reason I'm putting it on backwards, is that's the only way it's going to fit in my bed, because I have a short bed truck here. Next up is the second riding mower that's going to go on. And that one actually runs, so I'm going to be able to drive it on. But you see the trailer's already getting a coating of snow, which makes it a little bit of a challenge. Here, the next tractor to go on is this Husky. This is number 3. It has a flat tire in the front, and the rear end does not want to let the wheels rotate in the back, so this is kind of a special challenge. But I got a special tool in my truck that's going to help me get this and a couple other mowers up onto this trailer. So now's when the real work actually starts. So this magic little box that I'm holding is a Warren winch, and it's made to be operated by a cordless drill, which is why my drill was sitting there. I found this thing online. I seen an ad for it on a car show somewhere on TV, and I decided I really needed this, and this thing works amazing for pulling riding mowers and some other big things. onto trailers. It's actually made for pulling cars, ones that'll roll. But this thing works amazing. It's kind of better than having a winch on the front of the trailer because you can attach this to pull in different directions. I can pull one up towards the right. I can pull it towards the left. I can move it around once it's on the trailer if I really need to. So this little tool is really a lifesaver. Now this Husky mower here without a deck on it, this thing is really light. It's an MTD. It's no match for this winch. But the winch is going to get a workout with that Cub Cadet sitting there in the back, because that's heavy and it's got a flat tire. And I believe those back tires don't really care to turn too much either. And it's hydrostatic. So that little winch is going to get a workout with that, but we're going to see how it does. Now, about the only thing nice about this snow is once these mowers are on the trailer with that coating of snow, if they want to roll or not, it doesn't matter because I can push them, they're going to slide, and the trailer's slightly downhill. So, once they're up on the trailer, I can handle them pretty easy. Now, this next one is a nice vintage Honda. It's got its own challenge trying to get up these ramps. Now, I have a couple videos where I did a little bit of work on this Honda. I worked on the clutch for the deck and the transmission. I'll try to put a link up here. Now here you can see I had to take the chute off this side of this deck so I could get it over all the way because it was hitting the fender. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that, but I need to put it back here, not up next to the other riding mower because the other one has a 50-inch deck. This has a 38. So overall it was going to work out better putting it back here. So I'm taking the chute off the side. Then we'll start loading up a Craftsman made by MTD, and that's going to take the winch assist also. One there makes 5, so I have 2 more to go. And like I mentioned earlier, if you look at the deck on the trailer, you can see the snow's building up. It's snowing pretty good right now. So now you'll see I pulled the trailer down a little bit and I spun this Cub Cadet around. That makes it easier just to get it on there because it's got to come over to the side. And here I am with this little battery drill powered winch again. And this little thing's amazing. It has a 30-foot rope on it, a synthetic rope. So, you don't even have to be right at the trailer. A come-along would work here, but this has a 30-foot rope on it. So as long as you can get somewhat close, you can pull your riding mower to the trailer and onto the trailer. Like I said earlier, you can hook this anywhere on the trailer for pulling in different directions. And I happen to have it attached to the tractor. That way I can steer. And once I get a position right, the drill will keep it there. That's a pretty shallow socket that I'm using on that drill, so that's why it comes off sometimes. But this little tool is just amazing. I'll try and find a link for it and put it in the description down below in case anybody wants to check it out. But this little thing is just... I couldn't imagine doing this without it. Now, like I said earlier, this Cub Cadet, this is a pretty heavy riding mower. This has a 50-inch deck, and it has a flat tire in the front. And this little machine just pulls it right up there, no problem. Right now I have it fast forward a little bit, but it pulls it up no problem. And last but not least, riding mower number 7, which is the first one I brought out. The first one I towed up the driveway is another little Cub Cadet. It's like a 1420. And once again, my handy dandy little winch is going to pull that thing right up there because it's got a flat tire on the front, and I just would not be able to push it up there without some assistance like this great little winch. Well, they're on there. Now to go warm up, and then I'll put some straps on. Can't believe I actually got them on there. Not fun. Well, I'm not sure how I did it, but I got them all on there. Just need to get the deck for this and the bagger for the Honda yet. That's all I have to load. Then I throw some straps on. There's not any space to put any more decks. I wish there was, but I got to put the deck on for the John Deere yet, and I got to put the deck on for the Husky. So a little bit more to do, and I'll be ready for tomorrow morning. Okay, so here we are the next morning. I got everything loaded last night, and this morning I put the straps on. So there's 6 riding mowers on the trailer and 1 in the back of the truck. And I got straps everywhere. This one here is holding that Cub Cadet front. I have a nice big one holding them back. Then I have 2 straps on this deck here, 1 strap on that deck. This guy here is holding that Honda back so it doesn't run into the next tractor. And here's the other side of the big strap. And then this one here is holding the Cub Cadet front, because you have to pull the front ones. Because those ones in the back, you have to pull them front and you have to pull them back so that the strap stays tight. And then of course there's 2 on the front. One holding them front and the other one holding them back. That way if you have to come to a sudden stop, they're going to stay on the trailer. Well, hopefully. Then up here we got this little John Deere and the bagger for the Honda. So 7 tractors in this load. Somehow I got them all loaded last night in the snow, and got plenty of traction on the back tires. Now we're going to hit the road. And here they are waiting to be unloaded at their new destination. So if you like this kind of video, hit the subscribe button and you'll see the next delivery that I make maybe in another month or so. And we'll see you in the next video.